A warm welcome to everyone. I hope आप सभी को हमारी वीडियोस पसंद आ रही होंगी. So today we are going to cover two new array methods. One is find and another is reduce. So these two methods are very important methods which are now used in our daily scenarios. Okay, so one of the most important point which I need to cover in this before starting this video. So these two methods will return a single value. So for example, if there is an array of items, it will return a single value. If it is an array of objects is there, then it will return a single object. Instead of now in this, the response won't come in the array of object. It will come in the object form only. So now, not wasting much time, let's jump to the code. So here we are into our VS Code. So now let's start. I've already prepared some questions instead of wasting much time. So let's come over here and yeah, ready. So our first two question will be on find method and another two question will be on our reduce method. So let's go to the first for the find method. So it is our question. So the question is to using the find method, we need to find the first even number. So we will do that console log numbers. Number will contain the array of items using the find method. In this find method, we will pass that value and this. Now, what will happen? If we are as we have covered this map and filter. Now in this also we will just write a e because it is an array of item. It will iterate each value. What it will do? It will iterate each value and as per our requirement, we need to find a even number. So how we find a even number? I hope everyone knows as we are learning math from since our childhood. So we'll do this and in the response we are getting the remainder of 0. So in this way, what will happen? We will get the first even number which is being divisible by 2 and giving the remainder 0. So now if I'm going to run. So here it is. So you can see 8 is the even number from all these numbers. Okay, so now let's move to the next question. So now here it is, you can see. Now another question is to using the find method, we need to find the first object with a specific property. Basically, the specific property means we need to find an object using a specific key. So this is a live example. Most of the cases in our live projects come in this scenario only. So now let's go to it. Console log users, sorry, users dot find over here, same E. So now here. So previously what we did, we just write E because that in the previous question we are using the array of item, but now it's an array of objects. So we need to mention the key name as well. So E dot ID because we need to find the object based on that ID. If that E dot ID is equal to suppose 2, we want to find the object which who's having the ID belongs to the 2. So now if I'm going to save and run this code. Oh, okay. Just a second. So I have did something. Yeah. The wrong is I have using the string instead of so you can see the number is in integer format and I have used this. So now we are going to run this command. What we found? We found the same object as I already told you in the previously in the starting that if there is an array of object or array of item, it will return a single value, or if it's an array of object, it will return a single object. So in this, you can see it is returning an object in the response. So ID with 2 and name. So now if I'm going to replace 2 with 3, so now if I'm not going to save, you will see the value. Now move to the next question. So now here reduce. So here what we are going to do, we are using the reduce method to calculate the sum of all the numbers in an array. Okay. So to work with that, we will use the console log and numbers dot reduce. In the reduce, we will reduce takes two parameters. One is accumulator and another is current value. So accumulator and current value. So in this accumulator plus current value and the second parameter would be the initial value. So our initial value would be the 0. So now if I'm going to run this command, we will find the sum of all the array of items present in this. So you can see we are getting the 15. So now if we are going to increase it with 6 and 7, so again if we run this command, you will find the sum is going to increase with 28. So now next question here, what we will do, this console.log and products dot reduce. Same reduce will take two parameters, accumulator and the current value. But now it's our choice whatever the name we want to give. So I will give this max, and because we want to find the maximum value, which is maximum price value, which is present in this product array of object. So max comma current, and in this what we will write. Also the scenario would be if that max dot price is greater than the current dot price. Okay, or what we can say, like whatever the value is coming. So first we will check what the output will come for this. Okay. So if max is greater than there, so we are using a ternary operator. Ternary operator, how it works, we will write a question mark with this. If it is true, it will return the maximum value, else it will return the current value. So if we are going to run this code and run this, so you can see what we are getting. We are getting the maximum value, which is the kiwi. So as our requirement is the to get the object which has the higher price. So in our case, the kiwi is having the higher price. Now we change to lesser sign. Okay, less than. Now if I'm going to run this, you can see the lower the price. So it means with the price which is having the lower value will return the object. So here the banana is having the lower price which is 1. So yeah. आई होप आप सभी को पसंद आया होगा हाउ द रिड्यूस वर्क हाउ द फाइंड मेथड वर्क सो दीज आर प्रिटी सिंपल मेथड्स just the one thing to keep in mind, it will always return in object instead of array of object.